speaker.
The odds of making 2 holes in one are about 9,222,500 to 1. The man who defied those odds, Dr. Eli Gindy. Tuesday, as a guest at the
Don't you just love these great moments in golf highlights, Mrs. Beaker?
Good move. He scored his first hole in one of his
Mrs. B?
on the 15th hole using a hybrid club. Then, on the 143-yard par 3 17th hole, Gindy defied those astronomical odds with his trusty 7-iron.
Prithee, allow me to introduce myself, fair miss. Prince Flynn of Stuart, dashing older brother to the loathsome Halsey of Stuart.
So tell me something I don't know. Halsey's a snake. I've been there, read that. But right now we gotta get you someplace Mom hardly ever goes.
Snake is too kind. Halsey stole my lady, intent on marrying her, upon the lie that I was unworthy.
Well, you were always unworthy. Chapter 2, that joust you lost. Chapter 5, deserting your post. Chapter 9, almost drowning in the moat.
Well, I never was much of a swimmer.
You spent 6 months as a frog.
The water was freezing.
Here, look. It's all right here. Well?
Egad, you're right. Chapter after chapter, nothing but a disappointment. All looks and no game. No wonder my lady found me lacking.
Mrs. Beaker? Mrs. Beaker, wake up.
Don't just sit there. Mom's back from a restaurant. Come on. In here. Here, take this.
You should have seen it. I've just never seen a tournament like that. It was just a hole in one, and then another one after that, and it just kept going on and on. It was unbelievable.
Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Zoe, I'm sorry for losing my temper. But I just can't help worrying about you, and when we have a day like today, I go a little crazy. Sweetie, come on, talk to me. What in the world came over you?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Of course I would.
What I said about dissected frogs, I couldn't do it, so I ditched to set him free. But I hurt him and kissed him and turned him into a prince. Which makes sense, as there's a blue moon this month, meaning tons more love and magic.
Sweetie, you know that a blue moon is nothing more than a lunar event. There is no magic. I mean, why can't you be like other girls your age and just be obsessed with werewolves and vampires? Is that what this is about? I have some amazing mystery prince as a Valentine? Baby, you're my favorite Valentine.
I'm not a baby. Maybe somebody else wants to be my Valentine this year. Somebody not you.
Oh, so that's how it is. You got a better offer.
No, maybe. It's more than that.
Daddy's Valentine?
I never told you, but that last year, when he gave me this, Daddy said he wanted me, you and me, to someday have another someone special to give us Valentines. I was just hoping you know that this would be the year.
Ghastly is what it is. To go gallivanting who knows where with who knows who, when he knew we had plans to be in Gstaad this week.
It's reprehensible. And to have to bring in the local authorities. Wilkins, how is it you so easily tracked Percy to that circus he joined in Milan, yet cannot find him here?
Shocking, my lord. Undone by the mad carnival that is San Francisco.
I brought extra coffee for the Frog Prince. Where is he?
Psst! Wake up! Hey! Do not, under any circumstances, go anywhere. I have to figure out where you're gonna live now that you're a man again. So, stay.
Replace Mrs. Polanski. Ruthie.
You can't be serious.
Come on, it helps me think.
Fine, check.
I could read some of Zoe's books.
Check.
I could...
Stop making lists to avoid dealing with what really matters. Check.
Like you know everything.
I know that Zoe's infatuation with this frog prince is just her way of filling an emotional void.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Look, mock all you want, but you're living your life as if it's on hold and smothering Zoe in the process, which doesn't lead to open communication like knowing she has a crush on some boy.
Okay, I will admit it. I don't know what to do.
You know what to do. You just don't want to do it. And you know that what Zoe really wants is what you really need. An M-A-N man.
I don't need a man, and what I really want is a happy daughter.
Prove it. Go on a date. Have some fun. Take a chance on love.
Love takes too much time, and I already don't have enough time as it is.
No one has enough time, Gwen. Why do you think I like having Stanley around? He may not be a prince, but he's a heck of a cop and a great husband.
I know I'm just your older, much wiser sister, so why should you listen to me? But Zoe would benefit from a male influence, and it wouldn't be so bad for you either.
It's just ridiculous.
What's ridiculous?
How late it is.
It is. It is getting late. And Jason's alone with Stanley?
Bye. You eat, then dress. With no one here to watch you, you're gonna need to come to work with me today, so bring some homework.
I promised Mrs. B I'd stick around.
You wanna spend your whole Saturday with Mrs. Beaker? You?
I promised her I'd help her do her laundry, and besides, I'm saving for a new outfit, and she's gonna give me $5.
This is so surprising. I had no idea you were a budding laundress.
Yeah, it's a new passion of mine.
Well, I really appreciate the help.
But Mr. B used to help too.
Oh, yes, my Harold found household chores quite relaxing.
Must be nice being surrounded by his stuff. Like, maybe some of his old clothes around here somewhere. You know, to remind you of him.
Oh, yes, I never could part with any of it.
I'll just put these away for you.
I don't care what Ruthie says, Stanley. I'm not in a rut.
Come on. This isn't a rut. I don't know what is. I grew up here with Matt. Since his folks opened the restaurant. Played together. Got in trouble together. Met a pair of beautiful sisters and married them. But you haven't changed a thing around here in years. Look, Gwen. Even a guy like me can only eat so much of your magnificent meatloaf before he wants a cheeseburger. If Matt were here, I think he'd tell you the same. Maybe it's time for you to just shake things up a little bit. That's all I'm saying.